Hi, I'm Rawani binti Ismail from Group 4 Kuliah 5. My group mates and I are assigned to make a video about titanium oxide in cosmetic for task SCL Chapter 10. So now I will start with introduction of titanium. Titanium is the ninth most abundant element in the Earth's crust. Its abundance is estimated to be about 0.63%. That means titanium is right between hydrogen and potassium for element abundance on Earth. Physical properties of titanium. First, the melting point of titanium is 1677 degrees Celsius and the boiling point is 3277 degrees Celsius. The pure titanium may exist as a dark gray metal or in powder form. At low temperature, titanium becomes brittle and can easily be broken at room temperature. However, it is malleable and ductile at higher temperature. For chemical properties, titanium in general is considered to be quite unreactive. It will not react with the air or oxygen at room temperature, unreactive toward acids, chlorine, and other corrosive chemicals. However, titanium reactivity increases at high temperature. It eventually reacts with oxygen when it is heated enough. And now we proceed to the manufacture of titanium dioxide or titanium oxide that will be discussed later, the application in cosmetic by my friend. There are two main processes which are sulfate process and chloride process. Sulfate process will use ilmenite and the chloride process use ore that is known as rutile. Sulfate process involves three main stages. The stages are dissolving the ore, formation of hydrated titanium dioxide, and formation of anhydrous titanium dioxide. In the first stage, the ore named ilmenite will be dissolved in sulfuric acid. Then it will undergo few processes that results solution contains titanium sulfate. The next stage involves the hydrolysis of the titanium sulfate solution to give insoluble hydrated titanium oxide. This is a critical stage and the conditions must be controlled to ensure that the precipitate is suitable for filtering and roasting. The final stage of the process includes heating, cooling, and then the coated titanium dioxide crystal will be filtered from the water and dried. Chloride process comprises of two main stages. The first stage is the conversion of rutile to titanium chloride. The next stage, liquid titanium chloride, is vaporized and burned in oxygen together with a hydrocarbon fuel source at high temperature. Then, the titanium dioxide is formed as a fine solid in the gas stream and is filtered out of the waste gases using cyclones or filters. There are comparisons between sulfate process and chloride process. Sulfate process use long-established and simple technology, while chloride process use new technology. Sulfate process is batch process, while chloride process is a continuous process. Material needed by sulfate process is lower grade and cheaper ores, whereas chloride process need high grade ores. Sulfate process will produce anatase and rutile pigment, while chloride process only produce rutile pigment. Sulfate process produce large amount of waste material, while chloride process produce small amount with toxicity problems.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Nufani Sakina Mayanti Mazamri. So next I will present about how titanium oxide are used widely in cosmetics. First of all, what is titanium dioxide? Titanium dioxide is typically mechanized and coated for use in cosmetic products. Mechanized titanium dioxide is much more stable and can provide better sun protection than non-mechanized titanium dioxide. Mechanized titanium dioxide doesn't penetrate skin, so there is no need to be concerned about getting into your body. Nanomolecules always refer to particles that smaller than 100 nanometers. Next, the coating process. The coating process improves application, enhances sun protection, and prevents the titanium dioxide from interacting with other ingredients in the presence of sunlight, thus enhancing its stability. It not only makes this ingredient much more pleasant to use for sunscreen, but also improves efficacy and eliminates safety concerns. What makes titanium dioxide attractive in cosmetics? Titanium dioxide as a coloring agent is widely used to give a white in color. Titanium dioxide is used both as a pigment and as a thickener for creams. Furthermore, titanium dioxide usually can be found in cosmetics that have colors such as lipstick, foundation, and mascara. It is also an incredible stable compound, which means it resists damage from light, oxidation, and pH. Titanium dioxide is one of the active ingredients that present in some cosmetics. And lastly, titanium dioxide is inert, which means it will not react with other ingredients. This allows it to be used in products applied to the most sensitive areas of the body, including around the areas, eyelids and mouth, with a greatly reduced risk of allergic reaction. Now, I will present the features of the titanium dioxide that suitable it to use in cosmetics. First of all, titanium dioxide is light that has soaked up oils in the skin while lending it an opacity that reduces any unwanted shine. Next, the color of the titanium dioxide. Use of pigment form titanium dioxide with other colors give intensity and brightness to decorative cosmetics, as well as allowing manufacturers to create many different shades to suit all skin types in foundation and lipstick. For its texture, in its non-pigment form, titanium dioxide particles become transparent, helping to create much smoother and sheer formulation with better spreadability. Its opaque qualities are also crucial to formulation that conceal blemishes. And lastly, staying power. As an insoluble mineral, non-pigment form titanium dioxide is prized for its long-lasting and waterproof properties, which is important for sun care products in particular. Okay, next, these are products that containing titanium dioxide, which are sunscreen and loose powder. In sunscreen, nanoscale of titanium dioxide becomes transparent to visible light. Nanomolecule of titanium dioxide in sunscreen does reflect visible light, but it absorbs UV light. So this is how it helps in sun protection of human body. This also helps prevent occurrence of skin cancer. Sunscreen that have titanium dioxide offer excellent UV protection for skin. This is the last example, which is loose powder. Titanium dioxide in loose powder used as a brightener, and it also used suitable for sensitive skin as it inert, so it doesn't react with other chemical ingredients.
It reflects visible light, scatters and absorbs ultraviolet light, is non-toxic, and it doesn't react with other chemicals.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Afa Farhana binti Cik Rosli, and I will continue our presentation with side effect of titanium dioxide in cosmetics. Titanium dioxide, and in particular in nanoparticulate form, has been much talked about in recent years. Studies have multiplied to understand its impact on our body, but also on the environment, and this has led to various modifications in the regulation of its use in food and in cosmetics, but it may still be a little confusing for you. You are probably wondering what is the impact of the form nano on our health. Or is it possible to use sunscreens containing titanium dioxide? First side effect is carcinogenic. Carcinogenic by inhalation, Indeed, it has been classified by the IARC, which is International Center for Research on Cancer, as being able to be carcinogenic for humans due to its danger to the lungs in the event of inhalation of particles. This is why it is officially classified as a Category 2 carcinogen by inhalation, since it is likely to cause lung cancer. Since the pathogenicity of titanium dioxide in the lungs is linked to the inhalation of respirable titanium dioxide particles, this classification applies only to the substance or to mixtures in powder form containing at least 1% of titanium dioxide with particles smaller than 10 micrometer in diameter. This classification, therefore, mainly concerns people who regularly work in contact with this raw material in an environment where titanium dioxide is present in high concentrations in the form of dust. However, in cosmetics, droplets containing titanium dioxide can be inhaled at the time of use. This is why the use of titanium dioxide in nano form is prohibited in sunscreen products in spray form. Second is oral toxic. Oral toxic is widely used in medicines, in some toothpaste, lipsticks, and in many food products. Titanium dioxide is ingested in these cases. Depending on the product, it is used in various concentrations in different shapes and sizes, which makes it very difficult to quantify its impact on human health. We know that with nanoforms, the risk of penetration of these fine particles into the body is greater and that they could prove to be toxic to the organism. INRA, which is National Institute of Agronomic Research, published in 2016 a study showing that chronic exposure to titanium dioxide in rats is likely to cause precancerous lesions of the intestine and immune system disorders. However, studies of the toxicity of titanium dioxide in humans remain inconclusive and it is difficult to assess it precisely yet. Next, side effect of titanium dioxide in cosmetics is inhalation and cancer. The data suggests nanoized titanium dioxide can be inhaled by some mammals, leading to concerns about human inhalation. Existing studies have suggested titanium dioxide nanoparticles may be more toxic than traditional larger particles of titanium dioxide. Next, I will explain about how to approach titanium dioxide in cosmetics. Firstly, we have to avoid titanium dioxide in powdered cosmetics, including loose and pressed powders, eyeshadows, and brush. Second, choose sunscreen that says non-nano on the label. Third, look for the made safe seal on products, which means they are made without unsafe titanium dioxide and other ingredients linked to human health and ecosystem harm. Therefore, the precautionary principle is recommended. As a precaution, titanium dioxide, especially in nano form, should be avoided when used in toothpaste and lipsticks. Thank you. That's all from me.